Hello, this is Steve from MakCorp, and in this video recording we're going to show how to look up groups or add and edit groups. So we're in the company details and you can do this in any dashboard. So I'm going to use load a query first, and let's start with Lowell. So I've now loaded Lowell's list, and that will come up shortly. And there's a list of their companies or investments, and you can scroll down and see their market data, visuals, all the project updates, top 20 drilling by grade, top 20 drilling by commodity, and so on. Now, if I wanted to edit by either adding or deleting a stock or code from that list, I can simply click on that, click on Edit Filter, and select ASX, which we're already on, and then I can go and add or remove one of the codes. So if, for example, I was adding WAF, I can add that and click on that and add it, but I won't at this stage, but that's how simple it is. And then save the list once I've updated the filter. So that's how you edit or load queries. If I close that query, and I'll quickly show how you can also create a new list. Again, I'll add filter, and I'll do it by ASX code, and I can select is one of, so that way I can select as many as I like. It's taking a little bit to load. There we go. Okay. WAF again, we'll pick on them. Internet's running a little bit slow today, so bear with us. There we go, WAF. And then I might want to add, 29M, and then add filter. So that'll load my two companies, but you can do as many as you like. Yeah, internet's running very slow today. And then I can save that particular save query or watch list, whichever you want to call it. And I can call it anything I like. So in this case, I'll just call it test. Save query. Now I can go and look at those lists in any dashboard. So I could now go to financials. Just remembering it's running a touch slow today. It's usually much quicker, but internet sometimes isn't running efficiently as it should. So we're in the quarterly financials now, and that's still flashing. So I'll just wait for that to stop flashing. There we go. And I'll load that same group as I did earlier, LM, and select it, load query. That then allows you, so obviously one of their stocks is in production, hence there's one less stock in the financials, so they don't produce a quarterly. And you can then scroll down and start to look at all the last 4 quarterlies. It defaults to the last year, but I could go back up to 5 years. So in this case, let's just go back 24 months, which is 2 years. Reload that. And then all the data will change to bring up the last 2 years. And as you highlight each quarter, you can see what the expenditure was in each category. And then we can scroll down and see all the latest quarterlies for those stocks. And I can filter on any of these. So I might say, well, show me who spends the most money on projects. and that will then identify the top spend by quarter for companies. USL is obviously a big spender, and at any point, and STN as well, at any point I can just select one stock by clicking on the plus sign, or minus if I want to remove one of the stocks from those filters. So now I'm only looking at USL, and I can go through their expenditure. So that's just to highlight how to use groups, either creating or adding or editing, and looking at the groups in different dashboards. So I hope you find that helpful. Any questions, please email steve@MakCorp, makcorp.net.au, or call me on Perth number 08 6383 7315. Thank you.